Welcome back to World HQ. Blake here from Bad Treat Productions. Jabo with his magic stick. And Jeremy.
And Kane.
So what are we doing today there, Jabo?
Well, let's see. Okay, so the cam bearings were kind of flaky on this motor. So if they're flaky, if they look like crap, then you got to replace them, okay? So a lot of times, if you have your engine hot tanked, I think, if there's a chemical, the chemical reacts to the bearings themselves. It'll cause them just to be flaky. Cam bearings, they rarely kind of wear out, but, you know, sometimes they do. You know, if it's got a lot of miles on it, it could. So for whatever reason, we need to swap out bearings in this thing. So anyway, so what we've got here is a bearing installer remover. If you don't know, when you tighten this up, it expands. This is a piece of rubber here. It'll expand and hold on to your die. Where's my die at, boys? Oh, it's already on here. Shut up. I mean, I'll slap a bitch. Okay, so this is the die here. Stop throwing Chud. Okay. There are several dies here, you know, according to your... For the most part, we're going to use this one here. It corresponds with four of our bearings, anyway, that we're going to replace. So you stick the die on the end of the tool. Then as you tighten it, this piece of rubber here expands. And then it actually forces this die outward. So you can kind of see it. I don't know if I can kind of show you. Not tight yet, but right there, it's getting tighter. Yeah, anyway, it's kind of pressing it. It's kind of bringing these out, the dies out. So it's like a muffler rounding tool. So anyway, okay, so it's really important. Okay, so we just got talking to Ed from Ed's Machine. So it's really important that you don't expand this. I mean, you put it in so that the bearing is snug, okay? But once you get it tight, you want to kind of back it off. You want to loosen it. So you don't want the dies to actually score the block, the journals of the cam journals. Right. So anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're sticking it in, we're tightening it up, then we're backing it off a few, and then we're hammering them out. So there we go.
Pro tip
do the next one.
from Ed.
You bet. So we're guiding the tool into position. We're in search of our number 4 bearing, in this case here. Now it's got a cone, a centering cone here on this end. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see it if I show it to you right here? No, you can't.
Maybe Jeremy.
I don't know.
There.
A little centering cone right
Centering
here.
cone right there.
Working it. Anyway, it centers the tool in the engine block. So now it's perfectly, you know, it's as good as it can get. It's better than if you were doing it by hand. So
Oh yeah.
With a bearing driver.
Because you would knock the bearing crooked, you know.
Ish. So we're going to go ahead and tighten. We're going to tighten this up. I'm just doing going finger tight. All right. So now I'm really snug. I'm snug in center and straight and square and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and back it off a little bit. I'm going to back it off a couple, like this. Okay. So all right. I'm going to go ahead and hold the tool, and then I'll have Blake whack away at it. All right. Get it. Okay. Stop a second. Can I back this off?
It's moving. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Should have a flashlight for this one. I can't see it. That's halfway. Easy tap tap. There you go. No, that was it.
There it is. So you can see it's right there.
Zoom in during editing.
All right. See that? Another satisfied customer.
Frosted Flakes.
Wait, pretty close or what? There we go. Just tap it. There you go. And she's out. You know, it's a good thing it came out when it did. Right. Okay, hold on to it and I'll back this big itch out. A lot of grime in there, isn't there? That needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
But so can you see the flakage on it? That we're
Not on this one.
No?
We could have probably ran this one if we wanted. But why?
Ugly looking one? The ugliest? Yeah, it's kind of gross looking. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, that was not good.
No.
No, that was crap. So yeah, it was time for new ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not.
All right. So here's our new ones. I actually found some vintage, new old stock, perfect circle, made in the USA cam bearings. So you'll have two of them that have 3 oiling holes in it, and I believe that was just for. They only required 2 oiling holes, and it might just be for ease of installation or manufacturing or whatever. But you're going to use the 2. You're going to use 2 of them on, what is it, number 2 and number 4.
Yep.
So number 2 actually has this oiling gallery that goes up and then feeds the head. So this hole needs to correspond with this hole here. Okay. This hole is just a dead hole. Then it goes nowhere. All right. Number 4 will be here. And in this case, this hole here feeds this gallery here to the head. Okay. See, there's a gallery right there, bud.
Yep.
Right on. That's that passage right there. So anyway, yeah. There we have it. Okay.
Yep.
Now we're going to do some cleanup on this, and we'll get ready to slam them home.
Slam some
Capiche?
new ones in. Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
Really?
Use the viewfinder.
Yeah.
Jay.
Oh, yeah, that's working great.
Point the viewfinder at the other end of the punch.
Boy, punch. Hey, why don't you go walk around with some toilet paper hanging out of your ponytail? Uh-oh. Extracting unit. Boy, there's kind of, look at this here. If I can get it. Can I get it or not? No. It's like a chunk of gravel. No, not really. It's just kind of some.
Gunk-tastic gunk.
All right. These don't look that bad.
They're doing machine stuff.
So I wonder, yeah, these weren't brand new, were they? Or
No.
Maybe they were.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Jay.
Let's go. Okay, I'm done.
Having a block party.
Dance montage.
Even like before the channel, it was Jay was always saying, "We just gotta put a camera up in your garage to record everything."
Right.
All the stupid shit that always happens. Oh, we're still using this crappy ratchet
Oh, I don't know. I think it was a crappy. I didn't realize.
from O'Reilly's.
It just felt like a typical tool I grab out of your drawer over there.
You shut the fuck up. You're real funny cleaning that out in the street. Look at him.
Can't ever get anything done here. Duddy's video comes out at 6 o'clock. What time is it?
Oh god, we got time for that shit.
Nah. Watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, fucking watch it right now. What are you talking about? Watch it tomorrow. Okay, what? How many cans is this now?
Look in the trash bin. Alright, so it's the next day here, and what do we call this place? The Heathen Cave?
World headquarters. You know it.
And
Headquarters.
yesterday, you seen we knocked the cam bearings out. Me and Jay Bowski went over to Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, and took the block to the car wash. We blew her all out. And now we're watching Jay mask up using a knife. If you notice, I'm not masking anymore because I'm done on my
Shut
side.
up. Just be quiet.
And here's how oh yeah. Look how nice that is, Jeremy. I didn't even use a razor.
No, you were quick about
I
it.
used a dead blow. And Jay cut himself 3 times doing it his way.
Stop it.
Jeremy's gonna try the good method.
The technique.
So we're gonna paint it, and we're gonna put cross plugs in it without painting it. Wait. We're gonna paint it and then slam the frost plugs in because it'll look cool that way. Then we're gonna slam plugs in it and cam bearings, and that'll probably be a sewed. I might have to let go of your hand, Jay, because I gotta go do that thing with John Wilburn later.
Yeah, we gotta do that, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh,
Ooh, rubber. Rub of the way. Yeah, boring stuff. We'll be back when we're shooting paint on her. She's nice and clean though, folks.
Oh, should we do a paint drying video? No.
a fucking paint drying video. Hoser down, hoser.
One coat.
Yeah.
One light coat of 1967 Chrysler Red.
Yeah. I think that crank's fine. I think it's okay.
Oh, it's looking good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Nice crank.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Well, it's, you know, it's my crank.
It's red.
Yep. Let her tack up and round number 2.
Tack up.
All right, jacket number 2's on. Nice light jacket of paint on
Yeah. Someone called a coat, but
it. Whatever. J-Bo, the star of the show.
Nah.
What are you doing?
Little crank cleaning.
Nice. We'll leave you to it. We'll give you some privacy. What?
Well, it's hit it every once in a while. Right?
flapping in the breeze.
Okay.
Careful.
Burning the can out here, boys.
There we go.
Boy, that looks good. I like that red.
I do too.
Dupli color. We bought it a couple cans from what, Uncle JEGS.
Uncle JEGS.
Chrysler red. There's UPC. Scan that code.
Scan that code for your chance to get a free coupon.
You bet. All right. So anyway,
That red looks hemi-orange almost.
that's good. Well, on camera it looks orange almost, but oh, it's got a nice red. It's got a nice red to it. I like it. I like it. You bet. Right.
Looks like a brand new motor.
Right on.
Welcome back, Jay. It's day number 2 of cam bearing whatnots.
Oh,
First day we uninstalled the cam bearings. Today we're gonna install them.
right on.
And why don't you pull the cover off this to see how
sure,
it looks?
Sure. A little paint job. But that turned out pretty good, Blake.
Not too shabby. That's the old plate from the Nacho, so that was sacrificed. She's hosed down the pool of WD down here. Yeah, looks like a clean area. Get set up and start slamming some bearings in.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, do you want something to drink?
Well, perhaps. Do we have any Dr.
It's just, hey, what the hell? Somebody must have left the teleporter on.
No, no.
Jeez. Let's see what we got here. Looks like old Max Wedge threw in the old teleporter for us. Dick Dastardly. Old Rich. Thanks, man. We'll hang it up.
You know who Dick Dastardly is?
Isn't he like a cartoon character from the 40s?
No, from the
50s,
60s or 70s. Probably the 70s.
What, like on Wonder Dog?
It was Wacky Racers or something, or... Yeah, that one dog that snickered.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It was funny.
All right.
Yeah, we used to watch it when we were kids. We loved it.
Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, so then Busted Radial Garage, who's been posting a lot lately on the Facebook page. That's pretty cool. You
Right
give
on.
me extreme anxiety with all those burnouts with the dog running back and forth in front of the cars. It's gonna get creamed one of these days, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Just be careful for crying out loud.
No kidding. Going on the fridge. And then we found another one in there. Roadkillcustoms.com. Old Buzz sent us a couple stickers and a banner. So we'll find a good spot to hang this up at.
Peel it open.
Roadkill Customs. Ooh. Yeah, cool. We're not one of the No Name 500, but
Scrubivers.
if you started your channel or your channel had less than 500 subscribers before the No Name Nationals and you qualify, you'll be receiving one of these from Buzz for the
cool.
No Name 500 because he's sponsoring the No Name 500 event.
That's right. That's sweet.
So keep making that content, hit that goal, hit 500, and you get one of these hanging up in your garage.
Awesome.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Buzz.
Yep, thanks, buddy.
Let's continue on cam bearing.
Made in USA. So yeah, you gotta like that. Good bearings. Okay, so now we actually consulted with Ed's machine, and he said rub your finger around the parameter. If you feel any, and you may feel a discrepancy in the surface. Okay. And if you do, take some real fine sand. I think I used like 1000 grit or whatever. But I actually worked every one of these bearings. Each bearing had just a little bit of a roughness to the outside parameter of the bearing. So anyway, worked it not very much, just a little bit, just on this chamfered area, I guess, of the bearing. And that's going to go a long way to ensuring that the cam slides right in and it operates freely. The small one, of course, we'll mark this one as number 1. This will be installed first. I'm going to have to measure the rest of them because I got them in there all willy-nilly and whatnot. And as we mentioned before, there are I think there's 2 that just have one oiling hole, and then there's 2 that have. In this case, there are actually 3 oiling holes, and I believe they're symmetrical. It only requires 2, but there's 3 just for the sake of machining, I think, or whatever, just for production, ease of production, I guess. So anyway, we're gonna get set up with this, and we'll be back. Okay, so our cam installer is a little crippled. We're actually missing one of the segments of the die. So we're compromising. We're just we're spacing the 3 kind of evenly. That's what we're doing.
It seems to work.
So, I mean, as you can see, I mean, the rest of the kit is there. There's 4 segments in each die. Okay, but this one here is it's got one that's missing in action. I don't know where it's at. I'm pretty sure we didn't lose it.
No, when we opened it,
It was like that. So anyway, and typically when you install these, you line up your segment, your parting line with your oil hole, okay? And in this case, we can't really do that. So what I did was I drew. Did you just wipe my mark off that I drew on there? Okay. So I drew a fine line on there. Okay, that's okay. That's pretty damn. It's pretty good. All right. So that's what I did. That's kind of our workaround. But something else I'm going to do is I measured from here to here, and it's about a 1/2 inch. So what I'm going to do is once I get the tool installed or whatever, and then get the cone cinched up, I'm going to take this piece of tape and I'm going to put it. Is that going to work? Yeah, about a 1/2 inch away from the cone. Okay. So as I'm hammering, I'll know that I'm pretty close down on that end. Does that hole correspond with this point here? Almost, doesn't it?
Yeah. And looking down I can look at this hole, I can see that hole. It looks to the eye like they're dead nuts lined up.
Right, and I'm looking at all the oil holes lined up here.
And it looks like it's
pretty. I think it looks like it's good to go.
I think so too. I'd like another flashlight though.
Okay, so now I'm going to throw, okay, so we got this thing kind of seated. And let me spin this thing around. Oh, okay. And I'm going to put this at about a 1/2 inch here, all right? And that, so that just gives me an indicator while I'm whacking away at it that I'm getting pretty close, all right? So, and then in the meantime, Blake's going to keep an eye on that end.
And you guys are too.
And let us know, all right?
Here,
So,
see. Keep going. You're doing good, Jay. Okay, your hole is inside there now. It just got in, so you got about another.
All right, give me some light.
1/2 inch.
Let me see. So that's 3/8 of an inch. You said half, but whatever.
Whatever. I learned from Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's lined up. I can see all the way through the hole.
Okay.
The whole oiling hole is bigger than the bearing hole, so it's on this side of the hole yet. So we probably want that dead center of the oil hole then.
Why don't you take it out and we'll just look at it.
Yeah.
There, right? I'm going to reposition my tape that I'm so proud of. Oh, I just ripped it. Okay, screw it. Okay, you what? Can you see it good?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. So it looks even on this side, it looks even on this side, and the hole looks dead center. So I like it. Don't you?
I like it.
All right, so now what we're going to do, all right, is every time we install a bearing, we're going to slip a cam in, okay? And then we're going to see how easily it maneuvers, okay? And the thought is that if you were to do all 5 of them and then stab your cam in it and the cam was tight, you wouldn't know which bearing was the culprit. So in this way, it's going to be process of elimination. We're going to test fit our cam first in this first one. Give it a spin. It should spin freely. It should spin nice and easy, okay? Then we're going to put in number 2, then we'll test it, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I think it's going to be good to go. The whole thing's going to work out really well, I think. So, all right?
All right.
All right, let's get set up for the next one, all right? So that was a success, right?
I think so.
So.
Slow down. You might have just nailed it right there. Perfect.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take it out once, huh? Wow. That looks good.
Really good.
All right.
So let's grab our cam.
Yeah, wipe that out, and then let's try to wipe that off, and then
Slide one in.
yeah. As you're mashing these in, there's the potential to get some filings or shavings or whatever. So you're going to want to keep an eye on that. Right, Blake?
Feels good. Looks good.
All right.
Nailed it, Jay.
So we're lubing our journals, right?
Yep.
With just regular motor oil. All right, Blake's going to stab her in for test of the test of bearing number 2
Let's see how.
and number 1.
See how we're rotating.
Damn, that looks.
Wow, it's floating on.
It's floating on a film oil. Nice.
Feels really good.
That looks really good. Let me try it once, can I? I really like that.
It's just like a sore elbow.
Right.
Can't beat it.
No. And so on.
Mm-hmm.
We got bearing number 3 in it. We're checking it. We oiled up the journals, and it's
Butter.
really nice, isn't it? Right.
Smooth butter, baby.
Yeah. So we're testing each one, like I said before. You know, if we had a bearing that, you know, just wasn't perfectly round or whatever, then it would be kind of tough to turn. And this is plainly, obviously, it's easy to turn. And it's kind of funny. You don't feel any play either.
No.
I mean, it's actually riding on that film of oil.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So that's why we're checking each and every bearing. Okay, so we're on to number 4, and we'll test that one out, and then we'll be done with number 5. All right.
Yeah, it's good cam install practice.
Right on. All right.
Mm-hmm. Watch your eggs. All right, this is number 4. You getting ready?
You got.
Number 4 is right here.
Right.
It's not really. There you go. You can see right through that hole. Look at.
Yeah.
Lined right up, dead center. Cool, Jay. Good job, man.
That's a good one. I like it.
Jeez, it just...
That's nice. Damn it, that's nice.
There's like zero effort.
So, okay, so this is not, the first cam bearing install video that's ever been produced. There's quite a few of them out there on YouTube. Anyway, I watched a video, Nick's Garage, and he installed all his cam bearings, and he checked each and every one of them. And when he got to number 4, he actually had a tight spot in it. So he ended up actually having to work that bearing. He had to work it with, I don't know if it was 2,000 grit, 1,500, something like that.
Really?
But he had to work that bearing into submission, and then finally, that was with a 440. And it finally had everything, spinning freely like what we've got going on here. So,
right,
just something to keep an eye on. I mean, that's why we're kind of doing these one at a time, just in case. I mean, and so now we're going to do our 5th and final.
And why not take the time to do it? It's not like we're driving it today.
Right, exactly.
You know, so
yeah,
take your time. Don't get in a hurry.
Exactly.
You can get, everybody wants to see something done and accomplished, but
right.
don't risk having to tear it all apart again.
Right.
I've learned that.
The hard way. All right.
Last bearing.
Could you install it from...
Hurry up. We got to drive this thing later today.
Right.
Then there's overthinking shit, though, too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, I'm starting to see a sliver of it. Okay, quarter moon. Just a half speed tap. Another one. Another one. Touch more. I call that good.
Okay.
Let me put the light down here so you can.
Looks good. All right. Well, here comes Uncle Blister. Uncle Ty.
You know why we call him Uncle Blister?
No.
Because he always shows up when all the work's done.
Oh, poor old Uncle Blister. Yeah, have Ty try it once.
I wouldn't know. I never stirred a cam in my life.
But just feel the smoothness once. Just do it. Try it. You'll like it.
All right, so cam bearings are done. We're knocking in some new frost plug, freeze plug, whatever you want to call it.
We're hammering them in dry because, if you put sealer on it, the sealer could actually cause these to actually stick in place if you did have a block freeze up issue.
Which probably will never happen with us being that we're up north and...
Yeah, we put antifreeze and everything, so...
Except for when we go to the track.
Righto.
On the rear cam blocker plate, freeze plug, whatever you want to call it, goes right here. Here's it comes in the kit cap. You'd think it'd be dished in, you're supposed to put it in dished out. And then when you slam it in, and we're going to put a little bit of a copper RTV on this. And it's bottomed out. And what you do is you wag it with a ball peen.
That should be good, right?
Should be good. Get a dent in it.
Do you want it better than that? Do you want it to hit even more?
Give it one more tap, 75%. Perfect.
You like that?
Yep. Then you take your finger
Yeah.
and
Mopar Joe it into place.
just Mopar Joe it.
Right. That's what we call that action.
And there you go. Done. Just getting frosty up in here.
That's it for us, right? What? Okay, so what do we do? Okay, we got frost plugs in. Okay, we went ahead and did that. There's plenty out there on that, so we didn't show that. But you do want to actually drive these in so that they're just below the little. You got a little bit of a chamfer right here. See where my fingernail is? Okay, you just want them just to go just past that point. Okay, so we got those in. We got the front ones in. There's an assortment of pipe plugs. There's one behind this one. That's behind this one. That needs to be stuck in there. Don't forget that. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. Okay. We got two. We got two of the steel ones that are going up here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's.
There's also a plug down here behind your main cap too.
Okay. And we never did touch that one. I wonder if we should have. I don't know, but we didn't. So anyway, you got a frost plug here, which is a smaller. This is kind of the smaller of the all of them.
Yeah.
These are all the same they're all 1 5/8 with the exception of this one here is a little bit smaller. All right. So in our kit we ended up with some leftover ones. So they gave us extra ones of these. Maybe they go on a 318. I have no idea. So we still have to install these here yet. All right. And with that, we're done.
We're done.
We'll see you next time.
That's a sew.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, folks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very much. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Right on. If it just happens to be a week. Oh, yeah, you'll. Right. Okay. Never mind.
And thanks to our new members.
Right on.
We appreciate it. Help us. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Smokeless burnout.
Tom going to the smokeless burnout with wet roads. It's not a mobile. Park in the back. Tell him to park in the back.
He's just pushing the front wheels. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what we have to put up with around here. What the hell?
He was just, his front wheels were locked and he's going
Just
forward.
pushing it, yeah.
Pretty
I'm a
funny.
Barbie girl in a Barbie vet.
Did you go park out back?
I told him to.
It was Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
That's what.
He didn't just kill himself, Tyler.
What?
And I don't think he killed himself either.
No.
Well,
Nicole Kidman did
I
that
don't know
shit.
if he killed himself or not, but he.
His wife killed himself with her shotgun.
Yeah.
Durr.
Step 2, pick up grumpy 6-year-old.
What are you watching, Jay?
Recurve timing.
I'm not sure.
Is it
Sounds like
Is
some
it-
homeless man from Washington or something.
is it Dead Dodge Garage?
I believe so.
Constant in my life, I guess.
God, that demon is sick.
Other man, you're killing me. Look at that beauty.
And the demon.
These are pretty cool.
And the demon, right? Love that PT Cruiser, right?
Yeah. PT Bruiser.
All right, what are we doing about it? Still cleaning some more? Anyway, it takes a
Wiping.
lot of cleaning. A lot of wiping.
Get a
lot of-
grease zerk for your elbow.